que o povo islandês é meio tímido, você já sabe, né? Meio, muito tímido. Agora imagine um artista islandês. É mais tímido e mais reservado. Hoje eu tô começando um quadro que vai ser um marco aqui no canal, que é a sua Joaninha na casa dele. Então vem comigo para fazer um tour na casa desse artista que você já conhece, porque eu já fiz entrevista aqui no canal, tá? Então clique em gostei, comenta, participa aqui, porque hoje tá um dia lindo. Ele disse pra mim, sim, vem Joaninha na minha casa, a gente tá indo ali, ó. Vamos lá comigo? Clique em gostei aí, tá? E eu estou muito feliz de poder visitar esse artista que eu já vou te apresentar. Olha só, cara, deixa eu cobrir o nome dele aqui, ó. Deixa eu cobrir pra você poder ver quem é essa pessoa que já está chegando lá.
Hi, welcome to my home. Come on, in. As you maybe know, I perform so much. I usually...
Antes de você entrar na casa do islandês, você tem que deixar o sapato na porta, tá? Não esquece disso não.
Páll Óskar í höllinni laugardaginn 30. desember.
Well, as you know, I'm a performer. I'm a pop star here in Iceland. And the thing is, I usually perform so much, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, maybe more. My home has to be a nest. My home has to be a breathing space, you know, for me. And that's why it's really important to me to make my home as nice as possible. And it's a house in the west end of Reykjavik. This house was built in 1957, and it used to be one big house for one big family on 3 floors, like many of the houses here in the neighborhood. But in the 70s, it was changed into 3 apartments on 3 floors because families got smaller in Iceland. And this thing here hardly existed when I came into the picture. I bought this apartment as a ground floor in 2003. But then me and my upstairs neighbor, we became best friends. We decided to buy the middle floor together. We put a wall in between that apartment, and we changed the whole thing into an apartment and a half for each. And it's the most fun I've ever had in creating, you know, designing an apartment. I'm not a designer. I am not. I just had a lot of fun surfing the internet. I found the parquet here in Reykjavik, you know, American walnut parquet, and the only thing I knew that I was going to do when I started designing this whole thing was I wanted earth colors. I wanted ground colors, or colors that I can find in nature in Iceland, and you can find a lot of black in Iceland as well because we have black beaches. And this thing here, I found this on the internet, on eBay. There's a guy in Salt Lake City. He creates anything you ask him to out of original wood, and he found this rosewood for me, and I just sent him the measurements of a table that I needed. And about 4 months later, this came to Iceland. It was shipped to me. And then later, I was on Facebook, and I found a table that was really similar to the table that I already had. It's like this. It's like the sister of this table, and this was actually found in Iceland. It's from 1991. And then the wallpaper. This is a fantastic homepage called wallpaperfromthe70s.com. It's a crazy homepage. They have all the wallpaper that you can dream of in this world. You can stay on this homepage for like 7 hours a day and you're not finished going through everything they have. And this is a wallpaper that is hand printed in New York. There are these 2 guys, 2 artists who create this, and it's a very difficult wallpaper to put up. I had a professional wallpaper guy putting up all the wallpaper here. It's the brother of singer Sigga Beinteins. That family is quite good. I found this sofa years ago, many years ago, and it has just stuck with me. And I don't want to go. This is from Ylva, you know, the chairs are from Ylva. I am a big lover of vinyl albums. I am still, even though Spotify is great and you know the digital age is great, but when it comes to music and movies, you can see it later that I really love watching movies that are made before 1995. New music I can listen to on my phone, but older music I'd rather go for the good old vinyl. Oh, look here. This is a classic Brazilian sound. This is the album that should be you know, in every household. This is the album where The Girl from Ipanema was first heard. And this is the album that really introduced the rest of the world to the classic Brazilian bossa nova sound. It's an amazing album, and all the songs are perfect. Everything, all the songs. Should we put it on, just for kicks? You know, let's do it. It's if you ask people outside Brazil which music they know, they will probably bring up this particular album, and it sounds great. Here we go. Is it beautiful?
Do sol de Ipanema, o seio balançado é mais que poema.
I don't understand the word, but I'm singing. And this album is proof that music is timeless. You can actually record music and you can capture the energy of music and put it on tape, and it stays there forever. And this is one of the reasons why I really try my best when I'm recording in a studio. I really try my best to do my work as good and properly as I possibly can in the studio, because you never know if you're going to create a classic that's going to be played 50 years later on somebody's gramophone in another country. You never know. And then, score. The bedroom is basically nice, cozy, and I like it to be small. Most of my costumes are in a storage room. Most of my big costumes, you know, there's no way to keep them in a closet like these. Most of my outfits are handmade by a very good friend of mine. He is from Peru. His name is Coco, and he creates stuff like this. It does this stone by stone by hand. And we've been working together for many years. Coco is a fantastic designer and a tailor as well. And he, for example, did all the costumes.
Deixa eu entrar aqui para te explicar. Esse turno vai acabar por aqui não, tá? Porque ele me deu uma entrevista de mais de 1 hora. Sim, nós vamos passar pelo banheiro, vamos por segundo andar, que é incrível, lindo, maravilhoso. Você vai conhecer toda a decoração por esse criativo cantor islandês maravilhoso. O closet dele se resume a esse quarto aqui, pequeno, mas com os armários imensos. São vários e vários armários que guardam inúmeros figurinos e roupas do dia a dia dele. Agora, as grandes peças ele guarda em um galpão, como é de costume aqui na Europa. Geralmente as pessoas alugam esses galpões para colocar tudo lá que não é usado dia a dia. E ele tem esse local que quem sabe um dia a gente não visita, né? Mas por enquanto, você clica em gostei nesse vídeo, compartilha, porque se fizer sucesso, nós vamos trazer o tour na casa de outros artistas, tá? Não esquece de me ajudar daí não, que eu tô te ajudando daqui. E vai vir a parte 2, a parte 3, enfim, você vai se encantar quando você entrar no banheiro desse homem. Ai, no segundo andar. Tem tanta história que vem por aí, porque eu tive que dividir assim, ó, em 10 minutos para você se encantar como eu. Lembrando que eu sou a sua Joaninha de todo dia e eu volto amanhã, tá? Beijo grande e até. Fui. Ah, tem uns outros tours, hein? Tchau.